Hi everyone at Infinity. My name is Greg Van Tassel. I'm a self-employed cabinet maker here in Digby, Nova Scotia. I've designed a rotor bit to assist in building face frame cabinetry, and I'd like to show you how that works. So on most modern cabinetry these days, it begins with a melamine or pre-finished plywood interior. Quite often I'm using a melamine interior. Quite often I'm cladding things with a 1/4 inch plywood, usually MDF core, to cover the exterior of the end of the cabinet. The face frame is then applied like so. I think this is typical construction for a lot of people. A lot of times this is made flush like so. Sometimes you can take a flush trim bit with a little V in there and run it along, and it helps to hide the results of humidity changes and so on. It's a little bit more forgiving. Sometimes the builder will allow a bit of an overhang like you see there, but that can hamper the installation of a carpet strip on the bottom or a crown molding on the top. Now my favorite method that I've come up with is to take the panel, have a 45-degree edge, 45 this like so, and these two mating pieces go together and you get a really nice result. Now I've designed a rotor bit to make this much simpler. I have been doing it, but it's a time-consuming, little bit of a labor-intensive process with a few inaccuracies in it. But with the rotor bit, it makes it very simple. Now this is the rotor bit here, 1.1/8" diameter bearing, 45 degrees, 1/2 inch shank, 3 cutters on it, and it's on a down shear type angle to avoid any tear out on this edge. Now I'll show you how it works. Now when using the rotor bit, you want to lay your cabinet down like so. Take the 1/4 inch panel that's going to be covering the end, lay it down, allow 5/16 to 3/8 of an inch overhang. Take your rotor bit, let your bearing run against that, and make that cut. The reason it's important to use this here material that you're going to cover for the pattern is because melamine tends to have skin stresses within the sheet, and as you know, when you rip it on your table saw, it's going to develop the slightest little curve, and if you've got a cabinet 7 feet, you're pretty much guaranteed that edge is not going to be perfectly straight. But if we copy this with that, this is perfectly parallel to that, and your 45 will be a perfect joint when it's done. So once that's complete, you take your cabinet, you turn it up like so, you make up your face frame, and when you make your face frame, at this point you would want to have your little notch in it, 1/2 inch by a good 1/4 inch we'll say. So you make your face frame all up, glue and clamp it on, use this here, make that flush with your melamine or plywood, and then from there you're going to take the rotor bit, suppose it's clamped on and glued, and then you're going to cut the 45. Now once you cut that 45, you're going to get that result right there. Right, that's the result you're going to get. Another perfect 45. Now from there, we're going to take the cabinet that's attached. You're going to take your panel that's been pre-cut to match this end perfectly, and you're going to put it on, and you're going to get a result just like that, which is a nice, easy, perfect 45 degrees. And if you look at the end view of that, that's what you've got right there. That's very easy and very accurate.